Damn, your eye fucked up, eh? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I broke the thing.
Karma.
How? I broke it. Welcome to the Game Legend Just Broke It. I'm still bummed. This is the show we talk about shows, movies, video games, trailers, and cool stuff we see during the week. I'm your host, Enterprises. Joining me today, La Queen, Miss Bubbles.
Hi.
You're the only one that gets like crowd noise. Lame.
Why?
I don't know. Because the last time you were here was fucking Harry Potter, dog. You abandoned the pod for a long time.
Last year?
It was literally last year in November.
Well, you don't get paid. You don't work.
That's not my fault. That's on the Belgium. Belgium got to share the pod so we can afford Bubbles. You've been farting up a storm, Bubbles. You all right?
I'm good.
Don't smell like it.
Why are you blaming it on me though?
Because we know it's you.
Do we know?
If there's only 2 people in the room, if it ain't me, right?
Why isn't it you?
Because I claim mine. I ain't afraid. It's in my house. So if it ain't me, who else gonna be?
I don't know. The ghost.
You foul, bro.
Felix is ghost.
No, don't blame it on Felix. He not doing nothing there.
Can't fart.
You've been farting up a storm, man.
I can't.
Are you old and different foods are affecting you differently or what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your farts.
I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear them either, but I smell them. I have no more nose hairs, dog. Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
Speaking of farts, so we can all agree, right? Our phones listen to us, right?
Yeah.
That's a fact. Okay. Has it ever happened to you where it kind of feels like they're in your brain now?
No.
Where you think of something and you get the ad for it?
No.
You ever had that?
No.
For real?
For real.
It's happened to me multiple times.
What are you thinking of?
Protein shakes, because you know your boy swole. And then I get a fucking Vita, I think it's Vita protein shake commercial.
Okay.
Every time I get it. And then
But you're not thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it, yeah, because I'm like, I gotta get a protein, and I make myself a protein shake. I have my own protein, but they're giving me protein commercials.
Maybe because you're saying protein so many times.
Okay, well, explain this. A few days ago, I was farting up a storm, all right? Fumigating my own room, right? To the point where I'm like, goddamn, right?
So just in every other day.
No. This is an extra day. That's how bad it was. So, you know, every other day, regulation farts, you know, I passed that quota, and I was even more than that, right? And I was thinking, goddamn, is there something I can take to like, boom, YouTube. FartX or whatever you want to call it. It was some gas pills. I had never seen that commercial ever before. They're in our brains now, Bubbles.
Maybe they can smell it.
They have smell-o-vision too.
They're like, dog.
Maybe even the phone's like, God damn, my screen's melting. Homie, you gotta help me out. Ain't that wild?
Do you got some?
No,
Why
but
not?
I did think about it.
You should.
I forget what they were called, but the commercial was the girl. She was sitting there. She was going, and the guys are like, like making a face, like, my stomach. And then there was like that green cloud.
Oh.
I felt very, very attacked by YouTube ads. I'm just gonna say that.
I thought that she was the one that farted. And
That's
the guy was.
that's what it made it seem too, because that's how it started. She goes like, ew, like she farted, but then it cuts to like a goofy guy. He had a backwards hat on. I felt very, very affected. I felt offended. He was like, chill, phone. You're targeting at me. I got it. I understand.
Okay.
That's the future. They're going to understand what you're thinking, Bubbles.
But you don't have a girl, so you're good. You don't need to buy them.
Hey, you don't got to put my
It's
business
just you.
out there.
It's just you and your fart.
But I'm both characters. I'm going, God damn.
Okay.
And I'm farting. I'm talented like that, Bubbles. You don't know me. Anyway, what the fuck you been up to, Bubbles?
Working.
Lies.
Excuse me?
Lies.
Lies.
Lies. You've been Pokemon training, Bubbles?
Also, I mean, it's been done.
Give us a quick thoughts about Arceus, Bubbles. You like it? Yeah, I always call it Arceus. It's not Arceus.
Arceus?
It's Arceus. Well, spell it right, Pokemon. What are you doing? Arceus.
I think it works like, I don't know. I don't get too picky about it.
About what?
Arceus.
Oh, no. Well, what about the game? Is it fun? Is it cool?
It's fun. It's cool. It's different. It's open. It's wide. You don't feel pressured to like do anything. It's mostly about, I guess, exploring, which is fun. Like
battling Pokemons isn't the main thing?
No. That's catching weird. Them. You gotta catch them all.
And you were calling it, to be fair, you were saying it on this show that it was a Breath of the Wild Pokemon, and I was the one saying, no, how? It doesn't make where are you guys getting Breath of the Wild? And then reviews came out, and everybody was saying it's a Breath of the Wild Pokemon.
Yeah.
What makes it Breath of the Wild, though? The fact that it's just open world?
I wouldn't say that it's like it's like the same version of it. It has just a little bit of it, and the feel of the stuff you can do, like the gliding and that it's open and stuff. But it's not a copy
paste of Breath of the Wild
of it. No, I'd say it's probably like 30%.
Because it's very divisive. I think a lot of people did not like the change, and some people did. Did you see that?
The ones that I've seen, most people liked it because, I mean, you still have all the other Pokemons,
right?
And I think people want DLC. I don't know if they're going to announce it on Sunday. Maybe
on Sunday.
There's a Pokemon Direct on Sunday.
Well, what else could be on
this whole week? Has been Pokemon. It's like Pokemon anniversary something. So every day has been news, and on Sundays a Pokemon Direct. So we don't know. Some people are saying Pokemon Tournament 2. Some people are saying maybe DLC.
Was Pokemon Tournament 2 announced already?
No. Some people are saying Pokemon Go Johto.
They're probably going to do some Pokemon Go stuff, yeah.
I hope not.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Hope not.
Because that's what you don't want. That's probably what they're going to give you, Bob. You just had Arceus less than a month ago, man. It's not their fault you finished that fucker.
I mean, they're saying that they also announced DLC like when they released Sword and Shield. Yeah. It was just a little bit of a while, and then they
the expansion of the ice shit, or that was something else.
So they're saying that kind of fits, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they knew how well it was going to be received or not, and they didn't risk it, or maybe they did. I don't know.
You're getting it regardless, eh?
What?
The DLC. Whatever it is.
I think so. Yeah. But
what could the DLC be? Like another section of island?
I'm not sure, because the goal is to complete the Pokedex.
Right.
And you can complete it. I mean, you can finish the game. So I don't know, like, if they throw in more Pokemons, like, no, what's the deal? Just
gotta catch them and add them to the thing. But I was seeing that you have to catch a bunch of different of the same one.
Sometimes. To fulfill certain quests.
Right.
Because there's like a sheet of quests.
Yeah.
And some of them have more value, some of the tasks. Like, oh, you have to feed them. And you give them food, or you have to see them do certain attack a certain amount of times, or...
To essentially like make notes of and recordings of what the Pokemons are doing. I get it.
You're going to play it?
I'm not interested at all. I'd rather play Sword and Shield.
Thing is that I don't know if I can go back now and play those kind of games, because now it's very fluent, the whole catching and
there's no animation
battles.
of the...
No, you just go like catch it. You can catch like a bunch in a minute. It's a lot faster. And I don't know if I'm ready to like go in the fucking grass, do the grinding, hope you get the Pokemon that you're looking for.
I do like that you can see what the hell you're going to catch.
Yeah.
The mystery has been around for so many years on the franchise. I don't feel like it's missed.
I don't know. Maybe because there are not that many new Pokemon. Most of them are ones that I already know. So it's like, meh. So it's just cool to see. But still, you get excited when you're like walking. You see like, oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? And you see like, oh, it's that. That's it.
But we can say the graphics are caca, right?
I wasn't too concerned about the graphics, really. They didn't bother me. I don't think you go to Pokemon for the graphics.
Exactly. but still, the graphics are so easy. They look kind of caca in some of the captures I was watching. They don't look great.
I don't know.
As an outsider, it don't look fantastical. We're on the Switch. Step your pussy up.
I don't know. I don't see I'm not like disgusting by them.
I did think that it looked a little foul.
I had no problem with that. Really.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that Nintendo, on the Pokemon Direct. Pokemon is the only other franchise that gets a Direct on its own, huh?
There are things, Animal Crossing Directs.
Oh, yeah. Animal Crossing was pretty huge in 2019 thanks to the Rona.
And I think that's it.
There's no like Mario Direct. It's just a Direct.
Yeah.
Huh. Fire. You did another thing, Bubbles. During this time away, you took on and watched a whole ass show, Bubbles. That you have become
a bunch of shows.
But there's one specific that you tackled that actually super surprised me. You started and finished the whole ass Office series.
9 seasons.
I would never ever recommend that show to you.
Why?
It just doesn't seem like anything you would give a shit about. So why did you decide to watch The Office?
I don't know.
Did anybody tell you to watch The Office? That's why it's so fucking weird. There's nothing there for you.
I just heard people that it was a ride, and I've seen him around. I don't know. It
has a very, very strong fan base. It is probably one of the strongest fan bases of any show of anything of all time. If you see two Office fans and they see each other, it's almost like they're long lost friends. It just feels weird.
Since I watched it, whenever I go to a store, I feel like the Office card games, the Office board dish, the Office cup, the Office t-shirt, the Office, like, it has like almost to the Harry Potter level of merchandise out there.
That's fair. It's got Funko Pops. It's got, it does have a lot of merchandise.
Yeah.
But why did you just randomly?
It was, I'm a person that gives a chance to a lot of stuff.
No, you don't.
I like to
You're not open-minded.
Try new stuff.
No, you're not.
No,
the fuck you're not.
Try chances to new shows. You know, I'm very open to suggestions.
No, you're not.
And if I deem it worthy, I'll
deem it worthy. So you see all that process that it has to go through?
But it's quality. What I pick is quality.
It's not. You're not picking some obscure little fucking thing. You're picking The Office.
But I didn't know what it was.
Things that it has won Emmys and it's been recognized for one of the greatest shows of all time. You didn't know.
No, I didn't.
Get the fuck out of here. It's The Office. Of course you knew.
I didn't. I just remember seeing like the GIFs.
Sure.
And that's about that.
I get clips on the Insta on the reg, like minute-long clips, and those work fine. For some reason, the algorithm keeps feeding me Office clips.
I don't get that many.
I get a lot. That's if I'm just dicking around the reels, I get a lot of them. It's like, oh, this moment when The Office was great. I feel like I saw the whole thing without watching it. It's taking on 9 seasons of anything is a lot. It's psychotic.
A little bit.
It's crazy.
But they're short, and it's funny, so it doesn't feel that heavy.
My problem with The Office is, what's Steve Carell's character? Come on.
Steve?
That's Steve. It's not that fucking Steve. Come on, fake fan. You saw 9 fucking seasons of it.
It's been a minute.
Bitch, it was like 2 weeks ago.
No, it wasn't 2 weeks ago.
The boss, whatever his
because he leaves, like, after the...
Oh, he only leaves for, like, the last 3 episodes.
No. Like, in the 5th season. The 5th or 6th season. So 9, no? They're 9.
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
He leaves, like, in the last 3 seasons. So... They don't talk much about him. I forgot his fucking name.
What's his fucking name? Felix is yelling at it right now.
Stu?
No, it's not Stu. It's Jim, Dwight, Pam.
Oh my God, so annoying.
Wait, this is what you're here for. You're gonna have to Google fucking Steve Carell's name in The Office, which I don't want to do, which is derailing my fucking point of what I'm trying to say. La Oficina. I'm surprised they never tried to make it Mexican. Because you know this is a British show, right?
I saw that. I think that the British one came out first.
Yeah. It was a hit. There was only like 3 seasons on it.
Yeah. And I was like, should I watch that one? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I should watch it or not after watching
Michael Scott. Basic ass name. That's my point. He's so stupid.
The biggest.
I feel for his stupidity, and I feel pain when he's doing embarrassing things. The awkwardness hurts. That's what it is. It started in 2005, ended 2013.
Jesus.
But the awkwardness physically hurts. It hurts me. I cringe. The cringy shit physically hurts. It's super, super cringy, but it's cringy on purpose. It's like that funny cringe. On purpose cringe. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. Not cringy where you don't know you're cringy. Mm-hmm. They know they're being cringy. Mm-hmm. That's their comedy, is to be super, super cringy. Mm-hmm. But the cringy physically hurts me. I don't like how I feel watching it. I don't like it. I do not like how I feel watching it.
I know. It makes me laugh how stupid he is.
I can't laugh at it. I feel bad I have too much empathy maybe because I'm such a sweet person, I think. That's the problem. I'm so sweet.
It does. Yes, it does gets less interesting once he leaves.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But it's like you're knee deep in this. You have to finish it.
Yeah.
So you finish it.
I mean, you're only halfway. If he leaves on 5 and there's 9, that's only halfway. But I feel like I know all these characters. I know what they're supposed to do. I feel like because I've seen so much of the clips. But I would never actively watch a whole ass episode. The cringe physically hurts me. I don't know if I'm the only one that does it. But I might be crazy because I might get attacked by The Office fans. And that's fair. Fuck you.
That's fair, I guess.
But the cringe.
Would you rather watch The Office
hurts.
or Friends?
Friends. A million times. A million fucking times. As racist and as fucked up as the Friends is, Friends.
It's wild.
Because no 5 hot people are going to be stuck in a dingy New York apartment. So it's kind of bullshit. And racist because there was barely any black people in it. But it was the 90s. A million times Friends. Friends. Why don't you like Friends?
It's boring.
It's not.
It's boring.
You say the same thing about Seinfeld.
Ugh. I don't know. It's just boring.
You rather watch a show about a paper company.
It's very...
And that's not boring.
It's very straight.
It's a paper company.
But shenanigans ensue.
Paper.
Shenanigans.
Okay, these are the life of hip, young...
Straight...
adults.
Cisgender white people.
So in the fucking Office, there's only one gay guy who's in the back.
There's a black guy. There's a Hindu girl.
Huh?
There's a lot of variety.
We're talking almost 20 years later, but whatever.
They were ahead of the game.
They're not ahead of no game.
Wasn't Friends around? No, they were 99.
It was like in the 90s.
Still
nothing.
What year did Friends end it?
2005. maybe 2005. Anyway, Friends all day. Seinfeld is great too. But you're dumb, so you're never gonna watch it.
No.
So let's get into some of these news bubbles. We've been bullshitting for 20 minutes.
It's your fault.
So Disney has announced Storyliving. Feel me?
Okay.
It's branded master planned communities for fans. Mm-hmm. And work has already begun on a 618-acre lot in California. It's called Cotino. So basically, you know how my grandma lives in a trailer park?
Uh-huh.
But it's not a trailer park where it sounds like ghetto. My grandma's like a
gated
fancy
community?
Fancy gated community trailer. But it's all trailers. Disney finna build one of these fucking things. It says for fans, but it's really just a Disney community. And I was thinking like, so like a Disneyland where you can live in? And really, it's not that. It doesn't go that deep. It's basically
a house for fans.
But I don't know why it says fans, because I saw the whole 5-minute video when they're explaining what it is. And it just looks like Disney-fied stuff, but nothing is from any property. There's no like Nemo statues or nothing like that, but everything feels kind of Disney. Like when you're walking around one of the towns, it's gonna be a whole ass community where they have shops and all this. It looks pretty wild. You need to watch the trailer so I fully understand what the fuck I'm trying to say. But I thought it was gonna be themed, and it's not. So this just feels like a way for Disney to go get into real estate. That's basically what it is.
Sounds expensive as
Fuck yeah. I mean, it's in the desert, but still, anything Disney is fucking expensive. But because of what I thought this was, it gave me a point of conversation. If you could pick any Disney property to build a community around and live in it, which one would it be? I don't know. It might be easy for you, but I gotta think about it. Like you're in that the live action version of that movie.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Anything Disney anything Pixar, Adventure, whatever you can think of. I know you want to think of Little Mermaid, but how are you gonna do underwater everything?
Easy.
You can't live underwater.
You don't have to be underwater, but it can look like it's underwater. And there's also like the castle, which is not the princess castle, and the whole town.
Who's gonna live there? This is a real town where people are gonna live and work at. You're gonna live in the castle?
I'm not in the castle, but it has the feel of like those.
So the castles are a bunch of apartment buildings?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You gotta think about this shit. Because what comes to mind for some reason for me is Luca.
That's just Italia.
Kinda.
Italy.
tonto.
Italia.
Because you don't want to be in Notre Dame. You don't want to be Quasimodo.
What?
You don't want to be Quasimodo.
I mean, I am.
You are Quasimodo. Look at your eye.
But this is just France.
Right. It's not Notre Dame.
It's a little depressing. Kinda. The vibe. With gargoyles and shit.
Yeah.
So you want something, I would imagine you want something magical, funny, and cool. Like Toy Story? Like everything just like...
Like everything's just huge.
Yeah.
That's great. Kind of like in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Or cars. And there's like cars.
Nah. There's already a Cars Land in California Adventure.
It's the whack. Well, the ride's pretty cool.
I wouldn't know. He didn't take me.
Oh. You never been?
Never been.
Mm-hmm. Fake fan.
I can't think of anything else. I'm blanking for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Think of your favorite Disney movies.
I did.
So?
What the fuck is going to be Lion King? The jungle?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Nah, I don't want to live in the jungle.
Why not? You don't want to live in Wakanda? It doesn't look that fun.
Oh, God. What do you fucking mean?
No.
Everything, fucking technology, flying.
It looks like a...
We're back. Black people rule?
Factory. I don't want to live in a factory.
A factory?
Because like all mechanic and silvery.
Does Star Wars count? It didn't.
Yeah.
Did you see the restaurant, the Star Wars restaurant, where you're in space? You didn't see or hear that? It's a whole ass restaurant, and they make it feel like they shoot you up in space. Disney has so much money that they probably do shoot your ass up in space. But the restaurant and like the view is fucking space, and there's like aliens and they're serving you. It's really, really hardcore. You didn't see that one?
No. Don't remember. No.
I mean, Spider-Man is just New York City.
Yeah.
No, I think I'll do Wakanda.
Alice in Wonderland could be cool.
See? I don't know why I'm blanking so hard. There's got to be an obvious one that I'm not thinking of. We're doing all Pixar, right? And fucking Avengers.
Frozen.
Wait, you're freezing your tits off now.
Doesn't mean it's gonna be cold, but it can look like
Frozen way. What's it gonna be?
Fake
Plexiglass? No.
Why not?
Disney don't fuck around with fake snow.
Disney loves fake snow.
What about an OG? Wonder like Peter Pan.
London.
Neverland. No,
Neverland.
Neverland. London. Bien boring, mi compa. Neverland.
That could be fun, but
you gotta think about it like a real world adult shit too. Like, how am I gonna get to fucking, I gotta swim across the thing to just go to the store?
I don't think they're gonna make a fucking pond or fucking...
Yes, that's what Disney's doing. They're making a fake pond in the desert with the cotinos or whatever the fuck.
But now you have to go through it to go to the fucking store.
No, but I'm redesigning this shit in my brain.
You're too You're saying that it's just a basic neighborhood, just with a hint of
Disney.
So it's like, all right, kind of where we live.
Yeah. Oh yeah, super Disney where we live.
Yeah.
Yeah, super Disney. Just ignore some of the shots that think of them as fireworks. Pow, 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 pow. Ah, fuck. Hey, got to put them on. Or just think of it as fireworks. And you're good, right? All right, Bubbles.
Cotino. I don't like that name.
I know. I don't like it either. But I'll put the video on the YouTube so y'all understand what the fuck I'm trying to say. So IGN did a little survey because what's coming, Bubbles, next week. Oh, Batman. I've been balls deep in Batman lately. Probably by next pod, we'll still watch it, but in 2 pods. But IGN put out a survey to ask their readers who is their best Catwoman, Bubbles.
Okay. I feel like we talked about this before.
I feel like we did, but they voted for Michelle Pfeiffer, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you pick, guys? I don't remember.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Who?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer, pendeja.
Charlize Theron.
¿Dónde verga saca Charlize? Quit confusing Michelle Pfeiffer with Charlize.
I think Charlize could be a good Catwoman.
She's too freakishly tall. Catwoman's supposed to be sneaky, bruh.
Rude.
What? What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
She's a fucking cat burglar. Tall? Who? Michelle Pfeiffer?
Charlize
is the tallest, man.
I would vote for it was Charlize. I would vote for Michelle. Just because I think she has the coolest outfit.
You think it's the outfit then?
I think so.
Put the other ones in the same outfit.
No.
But see, even the acting in that movie, it doesn't come off cheesy.
It doesn't?
I don't think it does. It's a little, it's exaggerated, but not cheesy. I think she did a good job with the puns and the rolling of the R's and all that, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway doesn't even feel like Catwoman.
No.
But I mean, there's something about Anne Hathaway that I love, man. She's one of my tops.
Well.
What the fuck you mean? Ugh.
A top?
Yeah.
You're full of shit. You don't even know what your top looks like. Your she's on your top 500?
That's a top. You don't know me. But every time I look at her, I'm like, oh yeah, I like.
Sure.
She's been consistent since the gate.
What about?
Nope. I haven't even seen that movie, and we're probably going to do it for the list.
What?
Halle Berry's Catwoman. I think we're going to do that for the list. Because I haven't seen that movie. I'm just going off of what people yelling at her.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you even played the game.
A little. Oh, yeah, I did. I mean, it's not the best game of all time.
You probably didn't even finish it.
Probably not.
I know you didn't.
I don't know.
And Eartha Kitt gets disrespected a lot. You forget.
Yeah.
But I've never really even seen...
It's been a minute.
I mean, it's been a long ass minute, yeah, to be fair. Yzma as fucking Catwoman has been a long ass minute.
That's cheesy.
I don't know what it looks like, but it probably is.
The cheesiest.
But her voice is dope.
Cheesiest.
I wouldn't know. Again, I've been balls deep in Batman. The animated series. I don't not like how they do her dirty. Like, all the women in the series look the same. They look exactly the same. Poison Ivy looks the same. Harley outside of the makeup looks the same. They all look exactly the same. I thought you'd think it was the same girl.
Yeah, but all the guys look the same too.
No, they're totally different. Their eyes changes, their hair color. I think I would go with Michelle Pfeiffer. What do you think of I almost call her Zazie Beetz every time. Every time I want to call her Zazie Beetz. Zoe Kravitz. You think she's going to do a good job?
I think so. I think so, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen that much.
Did you hear that's going to be over 2.5 hours long?
I'm okay with that.
Did you also hear it's almost like a horror movie, the director said?
I don't know about that.
That's what he said. I'm just quoting, bruh.
I don't get much horror from what I've seen.
Me neither.
I saw the trailer, another trailer not so long ago. I think it mostly focused on the Riddler. But is the Penguin in it? Wasn't he in it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's Colin Farrell.
So, I mean, is it?
Yeah. He tested out the suit by going to the store in the suit, and no one recognized him.
I don't know. I can't say I'm crazy also. I don't know. I guess I missed the cheesiness of the Riddler look.
Way. Felix and I just did the list for Batman Forever. Mm-hmm. We just watched that movie where Jim Carrey's the Riddler.
I just watched it too, like 2 weeks ago.
It's fucking foul.
A little bit.
A lot of bit. If you're admitting that it's a little bit, it's a lot because you're a DC mark. You would die for the DC. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is way too much. So
I mean, it's Jim Carrey.
Right. Everything is terrible. Go watch the review so y'all know what we're talking about. Belgium. Head on over to the YouTube, Geeks, and Joysticks, and go watch it. So I'm curious to see what this actual real Riddler, because like I said in that video, Two-Face, Tommy Lee, and Jim Carrey are both basically trying to do the Joker in that movie. They're both laughing maniacally and doing stupid shit. So this is actually the real first Riddler.
Yeah.
Because what the Riddler wants to do, the Riddler's trying to be smarter than Batman. That's his whole deal. That's what he gets off of. And I'm curious. I'm just curious about the movie. My curiosity is higher than my hype. Are you hyped for Batman?
I'm intrigued. Like, I'm not gonna die if I don't go see it like in the first 2 weeks it comes out. But I'm intrigued.
I mean, there's nothing much you could get spoiled either. It's not like a Spider-Man movie where it's like, holy shit, will this happen or will that happen? Right?
We don't know. Maybe in end credits.
What, you think a Joker can pop out? Well, like that's the only thing that can get people crazy is a Joker.
Not the Joker.
That's the only thing that would get people super hyped to spoil. That's the only thing that can be spoiled because we know Batman winning. The only possibility is that maybe Catwoman dies, but everything else is we already know what it is. But we don't care. We want to see how it's presented. But there's nothing else that can be spoiled. What can be spoiled? A Robin? I've been wanting a Robin for a while now.
I don't know if Robin can pop out because this Batman looks kind of young, no?
It's supposed to be based in the year one Batman. Yeah.
So I don't know if Robin can pop out that quick.
No, he would need at least 2 more movies, but I want a Robin sooner than later. We haven't seen one decently. Felix mentioned in the pod. Mm-hmm. Great, my fucking card is full, so it's going into the shitty camera. Chinga madre. I thought I fucking erased it. Anyway, what? Oh, he mentioned that the Robin on Titans, he's pretty cool.
I've been slipping on Titans.
That's all you.
But it's very CW too.
I don't know if it was aired on the CW, but yeah.
It has a stink on it.
Fair. That is very fair. That's why I didn't watch it.
I don't mind that Robin from Batman Forever.
I know. That's what I said on the review, that you love him.
He's right. I mean, he's an asshole.
And
Robin's kind of an asshole.
I don't want to repeat myself on the whole fucking review, but
yeah.
Would you shit your pants if that Robin comes out in Flash?
What do you mean?
You know how Flash is bringing back Michael Keaton?
No.
You saw the Flash trailer, didn't you?
I don't remember.
Come on.
Batman's in it?
Yes. He goes to get Batman to help. The very first Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, hair Batman.
Why would he bring the old Batman?
Because I don't know, probably the new Batman dead or something. Because the new Batman is fucking stupid ass Ben Affleck. And
Didn't they say he was coming back?
No.
I heard somebody saying that he's coming back.
J-Lo probably spreading rumors.
Shut up, J-Lo. No, I like him as Batman.
I don't. I hate him. I do not like him.
The thickest Batman.
I do not like.
The sturdiest Batman.
I do not like.
improve.
I do not like him. I'm fucking up this camera, yo.
I think you're just jealous.
I'm jealous?
Yeah.
Of Batman?
Yeah.
Nah. You think?
I think so.
You think I want to be Batman?
Some
I don't accept him as the thickest Batman.
Who?
I don't accept Ben Affleck as the thickest Batman. He's the oldest Batman. You can have that.
Who's the thickest Batman?
There ain't no thick Batman. The animated series Batman is the thickest Batman.
Talking about real life.
No, there's no real life in the show.
I think we spent too much time with Batman.
We might have spent too much time on Batman.
Then you started about asking. Oh, yeah, Catwoman. Best Catwoman.
We can just sit here forever about talking about Batman.
And I don't even like Batman that much, but I do. I don't know why.
Because this is what I say every time we talk about Batman. This is the first thing I say. We don't even give a shit about Batman. We give a shit about everything revolving around Batman.
Yeah.
We care about Catwoman. We care about Poison Ivy. We care about Penguin. We care about Mr. Freeze. We care about everybody surrounding Batman.
I think people care more about the Joker for some reason.
I care more about the Joker than Batman. But Batman's pretty cool. Anyway.
The Harley Queens.
Are we going to go see Batman?
Sure, why not? You going to take me?
Sure, I'll take you.
Gonna buy me popcorn and nachos?
No. See, why you always upping up the ante?
It's gonna be 2 hours and a half.
So buy yourself a fucking popcorn and a soda and another extra soda so I can drink the other soda. You can piss in the fucking thing of soda. Cause you're gonna get up in the middle of the movie to go take a piss. Mm-hmm. If movies are getting this long, should there be an intermission? There used to be intermissions. I remember I said this also in the review. I remember there being an intermission for the Batman Forever. And that's only like an hour and 40-minute movie.
I don't know. How much would it be? Like 5 minutes?
10.
It's a lot.
Well, you got to get everybody who's in the theater
I feel
to
like
go piss.
It kind of ruins the flow of the movie a little bit,
bien
maybe.
cabrón.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
But you also do it when we're watching shit. You get up to pee.
But you can pause it.
Right. So you're pausing the movie to go take a piss.
But you're not.
That's what the intermission is.
I don't know.
You rather miss 5 minutes than them having a 10-minute.
I'd rather just keep going. Because then people are going to come in, stalking. I don't know. It's going to interrupt the flow.
There's got to be a reason why they stopped doing them in the first place. Maybe people were sneaking in after intermission or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, Bubbles. There hasn't been much released this week. We are recording this a little bit early. So if there's anything that we missed, well, there's probably going to be a cut in of me talking about it if anything's super huge right about now. But if there's not, we're just going to keep going, Bubbles. We only got two trailers this amount of Bubbles.
Alrighty.
They're like the scarcity of trailers is so low that I felt forced to put this one in just to talk about something. This is from Netflix, the Andy Warhol Diaries, from executive producer Ryan Murphy. Bubbles.
Okay. It didn't feel that rainy.
No.
But okay.
This breathtakingly expansive 6-part portrait of a legend chronicles the remarkable life of Andy Warhol from the intimate vantage point offered by the artist's own posthumously, too big of a word for me, I'm stupido, published diaries. So I think they take an AI and they try to simulate what his voice would sound like or sounds like to read a diary that he has, that he's been published. So any of the voiceover that's of him, that's what that is.
I feel they could have found somebody that has his kind of voice also.
I think I like this better. Because it's no bodies. You can't think of like, oh, it's Ewan McGregor doing Andy Warhol. I don't know much about Andy Warhol. I mean, we saw a little bit in, I can't remember if it was a crime story or horror story. But it was in another Ryan Murphy production for sure. He was just like a side character running around doing things. So I know what his paintings look like. Those are super famous. The portraits of the colors and the soup can and all that, right? I get it. But his genius, I don't know, I recognize that much. You said you were down, which I was shocked.
Why?
Because you're not cultured and you don't care about historical figures.
I've always liked Andy.
I mean, you never
feel-
expressed that ever in her life, so I wouldn't know.
Because I want to think you would like it because you're
get
an
the fuck
ignorant
out.
swine.
Get the fuck
if
out
it's
of
not a
here.
football, you don't care.
We haven't even talked about football on this podcast ever, except for the Super Bowl a handful of times.
I've watched plenty documentaries about Andy's life. I've seen a lot of movies where he's in it.
What?
So I'm very familiar. I've seen some series also where he's in it.
What?
I really like Andy.
Word?
I could kind of relate at some things. He was a very weird, introverted, queer person.
Are you comparing yourself to Andy fucking Warhol right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's an artist.
I didn't say an artist. I'm saying an introverted, weird, ugly.
You're weird.
Yeah. You don't think I'm weird?
No.
I think I'm weird.
I'll give you ugly.
Uh-huh. Well, it's a family thing, so
you have that.
It goes by saying.
Well, but on the one side, maybe.
Two sides.
On yours?
Yours.
I mean, we don't share both sides.
I mean, look at you.
You gotta pick a side.
So I don't know how much more I can get out of it.
You ugly.
But since it's Ryan Murphy, I guess it might be a little interesting.
It looks like it's all original video of whatever the fuck, right? So that's the part that intrigues me. What kind of sets me off a little bit is the 6-part part, man. Do I want to do 6 hours of Andy Warhol? I don't know, man.
I mean, are they an hour long?
Probably. Why would they be 6 of them of 30 minutes?
I don't know.
Just make 3 1-hour ones. That's a lot. Like all these documentaries of people gotta chill. You know? There's one on Amazon Prime of Hugh Hefner.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10 parts.
I would watch it. A long life.
I understand that. But I'm not watching 10 hours of Hugh Hefner. Well, maybe there's titties, huh?
I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's titties. But still. Well, it's just like kind of like they're bashing him a little bit in that documentary from what I've heard.
I mean,
because he did a lot of no-nos and like politicians and very powerful people would fuck in the grotto and mess around at the Playboy Ranch. And I mean, what the fuck you expect, man? I heard like that Holly Madison lady went really bad on him.
What do you mean?
Talking shit, like, oh, he was a weirdo. She's talking mad shit.
Oh, well, that's kind of rude.
She's the only person that pursued him.
I mean, you stay there for a hot minute. So if you were so unhappy, why didn't you leave?
And her fame is basically based off of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a lot of these ungrateful hoes be doing now. You know? If you're going to be a hoe, be a hoe. Right? All 3 of them are hoes. Right?
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't call them hoes.
They were with him for something.
Well,
in exchange of fame and fortune. Right?
Company and love.
The old man.
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Would you like to be a Playboy bunny?
No.
I would. Well, I don't know how much does it entail.
What if there's a female Hugh Hefner who is old as fuck?
Uh-huh.
And I got to pose in like elephant thongs and shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And make him bank.
Uh-huh.
And I got a boner? If I'm flipping it. I'm being a bunny.
Okay.
I don't like bunny. Doesn't sound masculine.
No.
A rhino.
Okay.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be a rhino, okay, I'm gonna be a playmate. Doesn't sound right either. A rhino,
a
mate.
fella.
If I'm gonna be a fella, if I'm gonna be a fella for this old lady, okay. My whole life is going through my brain right now as a rhino. You want me to? What's the question? You want me to be a girlfriend or just a rhino, a fella, where I'm just posing?
I'm lost. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Old
Would
ladies
you
be her girlfriend or an employee?
I think they were both.
They were, right. But what's your question to me?
Would you do it?
Which one? The girlfriend or the fella part?
The girlfriend fella, because you're doing both things. You're being a company. Thing is that I don't know how.
I guess if I'm dumb,
how strict the things were. Like, I'm just familiar, obviously, just like with
From the show.
with the Girls Next Door era of the whole thing,
Right.
Which makes it look fun and cool, but you really don't know what.
But
was
it's reality
behind.
TV where they only show the fun and cool stuff.
Like I remember Kendra saying, like they couldn't go out after a certain amount of time. They couldn't talk with other people, and it was very restricted.
I'm pretty sure he's controlled, right?
So I guess like you can have this live and live here, but you also have to give. I don't know. It's pretty weird.
It's a business transaction, and then for them to go bad and be like, no, it's great, or whatever the fuck after, that ain't cool. No one's forcing you. He didn't force anybody to do that. Now, granted, I haven't seen the fucking documentary. Maybe the documentary is like, he's a fucking monster, and I'm over here defending him, right? Because he did die right around the Me Too stuff. So maybe he would have gotten canceled too.
He lucked out.
He did. He was like, I'm out of here, right? I don't know. But let's bring it back to the hypothetical. Probably not. I'd rather be an employer. I don't know. Would you be a girlfriend than Hugh Hefner's?
Oh, I don't think I can do it.
But think of them three at the height of the height. That's what you're getting.
I don't know.
You're not getting a Kim Kardashian contract where they're just the shit forever now.
What do I have to do? Just
fuck him.
Fuck him.
What two other guys?
I don't think he would fuck him at that point. I don't think he would. Because he had Holly.
He had them both. Holly was like the one like a dog with their bone.
Yeah.
That's what the part where she's like, if she's talking shit, don't make sense.
I don't think like Viagra would he work on him at that age?
Bottle, maybe.
Wouldn't he like die or something?
Maybe.
I don't know if maybe he would just like to like touch them just for shits and giggles.
I think some of them were saying that he would just like lay on top of them or something.
That's creepy, scary, nasty.
They just sit there, dog, and think of all your money. Like,
That's terrible.
Okay.
It's terrible. I'm very fascinated by the whole Playboy thing.
Well, watch the 10-part series, dog.
I might.
Are we gonna watch it? We just talked ourselves into watching the Playboy Mansion shit.
What about the ending one? I think I would. Like when I'm run out of stuff, you wouldn't run out of stuff to watch, but I would. I'm kind of running out, so I would. I mean, maybe. Take a peek. Thing is, I don't know how much I can learn, but it's fun. It's always fun too.
I guess we can save this one for us, and we'll tackle it whenever we get together. It's interesting because there's no female Hugh Hefner. You know, and that would be an accepted way
for the time. What do you mean?
Like guys would be like, no problem, wait, go show your dick on the thing. We wouldn't care. But I feel like
now or then,
always.
I don't think there was like a market for you. I don't think they would picture housewives going to the grocery store and pick their fucking Playboy magazine.
No.
So it's not like a thing. I'm sure maybe they would have wanted to, but it wasn't a thing.
There's an alternate reality where that's a thing. And I'm on the Chunky Monkey page, Doug.
But now we have OnlyFans. We
got OnlyFans. But now everybody can be a Playmate.
Everybody. Yeah.
If OnlyFans comes to you and he's like, you got to show something. It could be anything you want. What's the part you show? Doesn't have to be your booty hole. No, it could be anything.
Like my arm?
It could be, there's people jerking it to arm hair. I am positive there is. What's your one feature you're like, all right, I'll let you jerk it off to this?
I don't know, my legs.
Your legs?
Yeah.
That's too much, no? I'd be like my ear hole. You know?
How much are they paying?
Whatever the fuck. I mean, you're not making Bella Torn money.
Is she making that much money?
She made $2 million the first day without posting anything.
But then she quit.
Right, because she made $2 million without posting anything. She dipped. She basically crypto dumped on fucking OnlyFans.
I mean, I guess I would do that.
Because there's people that show feet.
I mean, I've shown more for less. So, I fucked myself there.
There you go, Bubbles. You're probably already on OnlyFans. You don't even know.
No. Go follow me at Alex_Mac211 to get whole content for free.
Whole content. I just don't like when you're a hoe and you don't accept you're a hoe. That's the part that annoys me. Right?
I think I'm a hoe sometimes. Not all the time.
But you can accept that you're being a hoe.
Yeah.
Right?
What's a hoe?
Messing around with a bunch of dudes.
I'm not a hoe then. I would like to be a hoe.
Or I guess flaunting it to everybody.
I guess we confuse
And it goes
tease
both
with
ways.
hoe.
But it goes both ways.
Why?
Guys are hoes too.
The host.
Right. I'm calling them both hoes. I'm not just saying women hoes.
Okay.
When I'm saying hoes, is like everybody hoes. I don't like it when they do hoe things and you're like, I'm not a hoe. But you are a hoe though. You're doing hoe things.
Do you have to get paid to be a hoe?
Do you know? Yeah, you definitely have to get paid.
I'm not a hoe.
You're not a hoe. You're sad, is what you are. Anyway, Andy Warhol Diaries, yeah or nay?
I guess so.
We'll check it out, Bubbles. We'll check it out.
Ryan Murphy rarely disappoints. Sometimes he disappoints.
And when he does, it's kind of like, God damn, you disappointed me in my gene. It hurts when he disappoints.
Yep. But I think he's doing stuff that not many people do. And he focused a lot on the LGBTQ stuff, so.
Because nobody else does?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Talking about thickies.
Talking about thickies, but we'll talk about the final trailer la semana.
Wow. Just 2 trailers.
I said that in the beginning. There's 2 trailers. Capcom released the official teaser trailer of Street Fighter 6. It's official. Street Fighter 6 is in development, and you have to stay tuned for more. This queer eye looking dude right here, apparently his name is Luke. He American. Thanks for Crazy Guy for shouting that out. Aguas con esta madre. Don't hit it. You can hear it really loud. And he was like the last.
Las venas de ese cabrón.
Yes, he was like the last DLC trailer from 5. And he's like the new Ryu basically. He's gonna take over the mantle and he's gonna be the main fighter in 6.
Ryu looks fucking hot here.
Really? You like Zaddy Ryu?
Yeah.
Ryu? I don't know why I call him Ryu.
Looks fucking hot.
Hey, wait, chill out.
He's like
You want to be
thick and broad.
You want to be his fucking bunny, Doug?
Fuck yeah.
Hey, wait, he would destroy you. Wait, he's basically
Just
Thanos'
with
body.
his finger way. Look at it. Damn.
That's me, dog. In the morning, taking a shower.
If they want to get people high, they should have shown Chun-Li's thighs in this.
I mean, Street Fighter fans are so hardcore that this was enough. Believe me.
All 3 of them.
That was a burn.
If you think about
that
it,
was a burn. But
if you think about it, I don't know why Street Fighter is still around that hugely.
Oh.
Because I don't hear people say like, "Oh, I'm playing Street Fighter," or "Oh, there's."
Way.
I feel like it's more for like small group.
No. Wait, it's a huge market. We don't fuck with it.
I don't see it. And I get it that it's bigger than one of the best fighting games ever out there. I don't know if you heard of Soul Calibur.
You think that this is better than one of that?
Bigger.
Oh yeah. It's bigger than Soul Calibur for sure.
But I don't know. I don't see people talking about it. I don't see people playing.
It's just your circle is not around that.
I don't know.
It's because they've been playing 5 for 13
and
years.
The last ones that I've played, they're pretty bad. Well, not pretty bad, but they're not like exciting.
Because you're a button masher.
No.
And you're the button mashiest. You're the button mashiest.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm telling you, I'm not asking. You're the button masher, and Street Fighter is for anti-button mashers. You need to know what you're doing to be able to fucking pull shit off.
No.
Yes.
I've played a lot of fighting games.
And you suck at Street Fighter, which is...
I don't suck at Street Fighter.
We both suck at Street Fighter.
It's just because I like that one that we used to play on the PlayStation 2.
And how do you do stuff?
But mesh.
You stupid whore.
But it felt fluid, you know?
Because it's easier to do stuff in Fighter EX3.
And this is just like...
Which the hardcore fans do not like, by the way.
I don't know. I'm not excited for it. I'm not waiting for it.
I just feel a little FOMO for not giving a shit about it. And
when was the last time you played fucking Street Fighter?
It was this one.
What? For what?
For the 360. One of us rented it, or we did something.
It's been a minute. I think I did.
We tried. We gave it a fair shot.
I bought it at Blockbuster or something.
They gave it for free. It was one of the they did. It sounded fucked up.
Take it. It's shit.
No, like it was one of the
2016.
No, it came out in 2016, but this is must have been one of the versions of it, because it's been reiterated so many times. Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter Edition Champion, like it's Capcom, you know, they rehash it and redo it a bunch of times. But this is one that I feel FOMO for not being into. You don't feel bad?
No.
I feel bad for not liking it.
No, because
you don't like it.
I don't like it. No. I don't say it sucks, but it's just like, it's just not exciting.
But you're 100% wrong. The fucking community on Street Fighter is hardcore. They still do tournaments and all that. I feel like it's more than it. It might be bigger than. I think they're more loyal than the Mortal Kombat fans. Because Mortal Kombat spruced their whole shit up, which brought more people in, and they've been coming with it with the tournaments and they've been hustling in that aspect, and it grew a lot. Like you'll see Mortal Kombat tournaments on TV. You know, I've seen some of them. I haven't seen any of Street Fighter, but I think it's like more undergroundy. You know, I feel like fighter game purists love Street Fighter over Mortal Kombat. I could be wrong.
No, I feel like the purists are the king of fighters.
That's an even more niche crowd, but I feel like a lot of the Street Fighter guys are king of fighter guys.
I feel like if you are a Street Fighter fan, you stink.
What? Like literally?
Yeah.
Like your butthole, like you've been farting up this whole room.
Not like your butthole, but like you smell funky.
Why? Because this is all you do?
Also, if you play like King of Fighters, I don't know. I just feel like I just smell funky.
And what does a Mortal Kombat fan smell like?
Cum and blood.
Okay. And so Calibur?
Like
mushy?
Fresh air, sea breeze, sakura petals.
You don't even know what sakura petals smell like.
Yes, I do.
What does it smell like?
It smell like butthole?
No, I'm good. I don't know. I just feel bad that I don't like it. Is that stupid?
No.
I feel stupid for feeling bad about a video game. It's OG, man. You don't even like your favorite one is the EX3 one?
I guess.
You don't even like any of the OGs?
No.
The Super Nintendos?
The music is pretty jarring.
Well, it's
everything
to pump you up.
I don't know.
What about when it's versus Marvel? What about when it's versus Marvel?
It's fun, but you go for the Marvel, not for the Street Fighter.
Who's your favorite Street Fighter character?
Chun-Li?
Really?
I guess.
Over Arya, who I've never seen after that game? They disrespected that whole roster way.
I don't know. It's weird.
I've never seen any of them anywhere. Like the Perumina lady, I've never seen her in anything else after.
It's weird.
What about... There's a transgender one, way.
Who?
Viper something?
I think I even like playing more Killer Instinct more.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
We never played Killer Instincts.
Because it disappeared.
Poison.
Oh.
You seen this one?
No.
This is all you, way. She's a post-op transgender, way. I said it was all you because my dyslexia read this as pop star.
Oh. It's so weird that they like specify post-op.
So it's okay for us straighties to like her. That's why.
Oh my god.
Look at her, way. Look at them tits.
I haven't played in a minute. Oh.
E Honda isn't the transgender. You never seen Poison before?
I don't recall.
I mean, she got man hands. You don't recall Poison?
I haven't played bad because she's thick.
She's the thickest, way. Look at that.
I don't like her body.
But still used to be in a man's body.
So?
She thick. But again, everybody thick.
Like, she doesn't fit.
See, we see this gameplay and we can't do that.
I can.
Well, no, you can't. When we're playing, we don't. Because if you could do this, you would like it.
It's because I haven't played it in a hot minute.
And you won't be able to do that. You need it takes skill. Me. If you knew how to play Street Fighter, we would play Street Fighter often. We don't know how to play Street Fighter.
I think we don't play because of the characters are whack.
They're not whack. It's fucking real. They put them in Smash.
Do you ever pick Ryu?
Yes.
Just when it's random.
Right. But I pick them.
What if you picked him to be on
Or pick
Smash.
Chun-Li.
Exactly.
We say Chun. Is it Chun?
Chun-Li?
I think it's Chun.
I mean, you know what we're talking about.
But we're Mexican. I like E. Honda. He's a legend.
Or the other...
I'm going to find one of these, man. We're going to play, dog.
The other guy that spits fire.
That's him?
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah. And they pick Ryu.
I mean, you say Street Fighter, you think of Ryu.
I don't. I think Chun-Li.
Well.
Oh, well. I would fuck him.
We're not fucking characters right here.
Maybe sometime we will. Like that, Black Mirror shit.
With the metaverse, you think you're going to fuck Ryu?
Not with the metaverse. I said like Black Mirror.
How did they fuck him in Black Mirror?
You know when you feel whatever's on the game, what's happening on the game?
Se te hizo agua la boca, güey. You're drooling. You're fucking drooling. You're fucking drooling for real. You can hear the water swelling up in your mouth, dog.
What's that?
Bichi morro hornies. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna find a Street Fighter game and we're gonna
It's not that hard. There's a bunch of them.
Right, but I'm gonna ask Crazy Guy which is the best one, and he'll even fucking download it or do something.
You just try the newest one.
I know, but he'll know which was the best one.
The one where Poison's in.
Oh, now because you want to try me. Fuck out of here, Bubbles. So this week, by the time that this is uploaded, Elden Ring has dropped, Bubbles. You remember?
Okay.
You remember Elden Ring?
Heard of it.
Heard of it?
Seen it.
It's the George R.R. Martin from Software collaboration.
This is like Lord of the Rings stuff, right?
Kinda.
Is it related?
No.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Oh, shit.
Just because it says Ring?
I mean, the font...
Maybe. I'll give you the font. I'll give you the font.
I thought it was related to it.
No. Everyone is calling it a From Software Breath of the Wild, which I don't like when they're doing that. There's other games before Breath of the Wild that did Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild did it better, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. But early reviews are giving it 10s across the board, Miss Bubbles.
Wow.
Elden Ring is currently one of the best reviewed games in modern history. The PlayStation 5 version of Elden Ring has scored a 97, tied with the likes of Breath of the Wild, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Metroid Prime, and a few others. That is pretty wild. From what I can hear, when I'm hearing these rumblings from these reviews, also is that it's game changing. The open worldness changed the game. Where if you come across something that it's too difficult, you can easily run around and run away and get and spruce yourself up and then come back and kick ass. What'd you think about Elden Ring, Joe Bubbles? Were you gonna play it before?
Not really. Can't say I was like...
You were stoked for the trailer. You thought it would look cool.
I can say I had it on my radar. Like... excitingly waiting for it. But after what I'm seeing in the reviews, like, I would give it a try. Maybe when it's a little more affordable. But I don't know.
You know who's From Software is, right? You know who From Software is? The Dark Soul people.
Uh-huh.
So it has some Dark Soul
It
mechanics.
smells like it. Looks like it.
All the games kind of look the same, but just with a different setting.
I mean, I've played a few. It's giving me a little bit of Skyrim. It's giving me a little bit of...
There's no Skyrim in there.
Bitch, have you even played Skyrim?
I've seen...
Have you played Skyrim?
It don't look like Skyrim. You can't...
I've played Skyrim. I've played 100 hours of Skyrim. I can tell it gives me a little bit of Skyrim. And it's like an open world RPG adventure.
But it's hard.
Crap.
It's hard.
What do you mean it's hard?
It's hard. It's Dark Souls. It's hard.
Well,
that's the part that keeps me away from all these From Software games. Is that it's really, really, really hard.
Well, I'm not a pussy like you.
You're the pussiest. You quit Watch Dogs because it was too hard.
It wasn't too hard. It was boring.
You said it was too much.
Yes, too much boringness.
No, it's not too much boringness. The San Francisco, there's gay shit. What else you want? There's a transgender mayor. That's all you.
I don't know if I want to play this on my PlayStation 4. I would like to experiment it.
You want to get your ass raped in a bigger one. In a PlayStation 5. Oh, okay, mira. I don't know if it matters with this game, though. Like, you're not coming for the graphics, really. But we are in a... We're doing that. We are in a weird limbo of console generation where everything is coming out for both current consoles. And obviously on the PlayStation 4 where we're chilling at, we're going to get the worst version of the game.
Yeah.
So also Horizons came out and I've heard 10s and 9s and it's great and it's fantastic. I don't think I'm going to play that on PlayStation 4.
No, because you want to get the whole experience.
I want to
get the
best experience available. So everything that comes out for both consoles,
and I think it's
I'm
worth
do.
waiting. Like,
yeah,
it's not worth like rushing. Like,
no,
like when you rush for Cyberpunk. I think like it's better just to wait.
Well, we'll see. I also have Resident Evil 8 back there, which came out for both generations. So I'm gonna see if it. I already have it, so I'm already fucked. But anything else that comes out for both gens, I'm gonna sit on and wait.
Yeah, I don't have to wait much longer. So
you've been saying that for 2 years.
I'm good.
So you're full of shit.
I'm good.
You're good. What?
The goodest.
Good what?
I'm good.
What? What the fuck does this mean? It means nothing.
Just wait and see.
Is you a playboy? Is you a playmate and getting cash now? Do 10s make you want to play a game?
No.
See, I got FOMO. I got FOMO.
It helps, but
it makes me go, really? Why?
What I see, if I don't like what I see, then I don't play it, even if you give it a 10, because it could be a 10 for you, because it's what you were craving and looking for.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not a 10 for me.
The problem for me, and I've said it, and I say it again, with the From Software games, is that it's too hard, and I hate repetition. And with their games, you have to repeat until you overcome the thing.
But don't you like in Dark Souls just like you lose like everything?
And you lose everything and you start from the last save.
It doesn't look like this one works that way.
No, they said that this one's more chill.
Yeah.
Like I said, if something's super hard, you just run away and it's more forgiving.
Yeah.
Which I feel like the hardcore Dark Soul people would be mad at, but I'm not hearing much noise saying that, boo, fuck you. And they made it more user friendly in a way, which that's me, you know. I love all the settings. I love the setting of Bloodborne. I love the setting of Sekiro. This setting is cool. It's high fantasy. You have a mount and you run around and it's called Torrent, I think he said, one of the reviewers, and you're jumping around and you're doing all this shit. It looks fun. But then I collect all shit and a fucking dragon eats me 5 minutes and I have to do everything all over again. I'm not doing that. This is more user friendly. I could probably actually see myself giving this one a chance. And they've been heading that way for a while. Sekiro was less hard than the other ones. But I get FOMO with these things, and it pisses me off that I'm not good enough, or I don't have the patience. That's what it is. I don't have the patience to die and repeat. Do you like that? Or you hate that?
I don't think you would. I don't like that. But this one doesn't look like
this one doesn't
like
look like that. No.
I would play it because it seems like you're getting your money's worth. Because they say like there's a bunch to explore. It looks like it's a game that you can spend hours upon hours upon hours playing, like Skyrim.
The thing that they're raving about is the freedom and exploration. You can go anywhere and do anything, and it takes a long time, or it's not easy to find secrets. Everything is super, super well hidden and whatnot. So I might give it a chance, but I'm just really, really hesitant. But everybody's calling it ambitious and well worth the pay. There's payoff.
From what I see,
but the fundamentals of the combat hasn't changed. It's still dodge and make sure that you don't die, and then hit them at the right spot.
From what I saw on the little review, it's nothing revolutionary, nothing new, but it looks like it's done well.
it looks like they used the best parts of all these games that they've done. He said that there's a little Sekiro in there. There's some Bloodborne stuff. And they made it into a Breath of the Wild open world RPG format, which all the games are turning that way, which I hope not every game has to be that. But if this works and it helps the game be better, I'll take it. Right? So you're definitely going to play my copy then, because you're not buying this. I don't see you buying this.
I would.
You haven't bought Final Fantasy.
Not yet.
You're not buying this before Final Fantasy.
Probably not. I would pay 20 something for it.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Not before Final Fantasy.
No, because Final Fantasy is going to be 20 something before.
It's been 20 something. You haven't picked it up.
No. I have a bunch of games.
You have a bunch of games that you haven't played, and I tell you what to play. You don't listen to me never.
I'm currently a Switch boy, Nintendo boy.
You're the Switchiest and the Nintendo boyist. I've told you so many times to play the Uncharted games, and you don't even want to give it a chance.
I don't really want to watch the movie.
I watched the movie, Bubbles. Thank you for bringing that up.
You watched it?
Yeah. And it's actually not that terrible.
Oh, man.
So I feel that sentiment of, oh, man, because they definitely set up a sequel, and they're probably definitely going to do a sequel, even though it kind of feels like it flopped a little.
I mean, I didn't know it came out already.
A lot of people probably didn't, and a lot of people probably don't know what it is.
How long has it been? A week?
Came out the 17th, so probably 10 days.
All right.
See, Uncharted isn't known as, I don't think it's as popular as other properties that they have, right? So if you put out an Uncharted movie, who's going to want to see Uncharted movie? The fans.
Gamer boys
who know what the fuck's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they did what every video game movie is doing now, which is taking the whole series and mixing everything up and changing fundamental things to things that don't make sense, and they're doing it for reasons that it doesn't have any payoff. And I don't like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to watch a Legend of Zelda movie, you want Link to save Zelda, right? You don't want Link to kidnap Zelda and then have Ganondorf save Zelda, right? That doesn't make any sense. That's not how it goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want a story where they make up that Link and Ganondorf were friends in the beginning because they've never been friends, right? It'd be stupid. You understand what I'm trying to say? They do these kind of things with these movies now that's not how it goes. So they do a lot of changes that I wasn't a fan of, but somehow they made it kind of work. They annoyed me at the moment, but it made sense for the movie. Right?
Okay.
Kinda. Because we see him being a bartender. He's never a bartender. The moment where he meets Sully isn't when they meet Sully, but then they also show his like origin story where you actually have a chance to inject Sully in, and they don't do it that way. They make a giant mess, right? And how do you play Uncharted? What's the main form of combat, would you say?
I've never played Uncharted.
Guns.
Okay.
You shoot and hide.
Okay.
He don't shoot a gun till the very end of the movie. That doesn't make no sense. But they made a big deal about it. So I kind of like how he got the gun. So I'm conflicted.
Is it a special gun or any gun?
It's any gun. That's why it's like, okay. It's weird how they did it.
Okay.
And they're combining very popular set pieces from the games and plucking them in different parts of the movie. But it does feel like Uncharted, which is weird. It has a very cool cameo and it features puzzles. So basically what happens in Uncharted, he has to get a very special thing, right? But to get to that special thing, he gets a clue. And that clue takes him to one part. He gets to that part, and then he finds something in that part that sends him into another part. And he does that like 17 times during the game until he finds a thing. While he's doing that, he's either got 2 or 3 people chasing him. And sometimes they beat him to the thing and then he has to race them over here. So it's just a chase, right? And they capture that decently in the game, in the movie. And there's puzzles, and I enjoyed that. That was cool. That was fun. A few nods, the cool cameo. But, yeah, it's a spoiler. But, I'm just going to say they Fantastic Beast it. I don't know if that gives a lot away, but they did something that they did in Fantastic Beast that I didn't like. And they did the same in this movie. And that put me off a lot. Because I was just about to... Fuck it. Spoiler alert. I'm just... Spoiler alert for Uncharted. Because I'm like tiptoeing. So you know that Antonio Banderas is the bad guy.
I forgot.
Antonio Banderas is the bad guy.
Okay.
As soon as I was going to say, yo, Antonio Banderas is killing it as a bad guy. Mm-hmm. He's cool. They get rid of him. In the middle of my thought, thinking, yo, Antonio Banderas killing this. Mm-hmm. They remove him. I didn't like that.
Come on, Puss in Boots.
See, wait. They did Puss in Boots dirty. And they switched it for someone worse. When you do that, you want to do it for something better. That's what I'm saying with Fantastic Beast. They switched out Colin Farrell, and they put in someone slightly worse. And Johnny Depp. A little worse.
You think Colin Farrell's better?
In the first Fantastic Beast, yeah. Because Johnny Depp looks cheesy with the hair and the eye and...
Oh. Yeah, I forgot he was changed.
They changed him. But in the movie, it was part of the movie to do that.
Yeah.
And now they changed him again.
Because of stuff.
Because Amber Heard punched him in the face and disfigured him so terribly.
I think that's how he looked before.
Because Amber Heard been married to him.
No, before Amber Heard.
No, he'd been married to Amber before for a long time. She fucked his ass up, dog. Anyway. You're going to have some issues if you're a fan of Uncharted.
All three of you?
There's a lot of people, you disrespectful cunt.
Do you think there are more Uncharted fans than Tomb Raider fans? Are about the same? Less? Because Tomb Raider's been... Tom is an OG.
Tomb. Yeah, but he does Tomb Raider better than Tomb Raider. He's like a upgraded version of Tomb Raider. He's Tomb Raider and Indiana Jones.
I was gonna say I think it's just Indiana Jones.
Nah, he's more Tomb Raider than Indiana Jones. He does more Tomb Raider shit. He don't shoot no dinos, but he's pretty close.
Who shoots dinos?
Tomb Raider.
Does she?
In the OG.
Game or movie?
Game.
Oh.
I haven't seen the movies, which
me neither.
They should be added to the list.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
I don't think I want to though. Do I?
I'm curious. I got FOMO. I got FOMO-itis machine. I have fear of missing out machine. I don't know. I saw the movie, shout out to Crazy Guy, with someone who has not played the games either, and he rated the movie a 7.5, 8.
Okay.
So it's an okay time. I rated the same, about a 7.5, 8. But if I was a Felix level version of fandom where little things annoy me to no end, I would probably give it a 5 because they did change it, but some of the changes were okay. It's not a spitting image of the movie, but they did stuff that I could see them doing in the game.
Okay.
If that makes sense. You know?
I can see regular folks going to watch and have a good time.
That's what I always forget, that it's not for me. It's for those folks. You know? These video game movies are not made for the fans. They're made for the outside world. And I always forget that. But sometimes you get stuff like Resident Evil that is just foul. Foul for everybody involved. And sometimes you get, okay, maybe.
Like Sonic.
Sonic was good. I would say Sonic is good.
Well, yeah.
Sonic is good. We like Sonic. And we're going to talk about Sonic in a couple months, too. He's coming in April. Which a third movie has already been approved, too, as well as a Knuckles spinoff. So they're going ham on Sonic, man.
I mean, it's smart. They can get a lot of merchandise stuff out of it.
Fuck yeah, they already do. I feel like Sonic has been getting more fans off of the movie than it has from the games in recent years.
Yeah.
Because our nephew, I don't think he plays Sonic's games. He might. But he's balls deep in the movie, and he's a Sonic fan movie-wise. But I don't think he played any of the games. He's a fake fan. Fuck that fool. But yeah, let us know what you thought about Uncharted if you did watch it. Anything else you've been watching recently? Are you an Office fan? Friends? Any and all that? What would be your Disney Storyliving? All that good shit in the bottom. Would you suck cock for money? Anything and all that in the comments down below. You can follow me personally at Enterprises, PAURAZAS, as well as my ghostly friend Felix Jafel91, as well as Alex at Alex Mac. Alex, you see what happens when you haven't come in a long time? Alex _ Mac 211, aka Miss Bubbles. We have a Facebook page as well as a YouTube channel. Most importantly, Belgium. Head on over to the YouTube channel.
We do?
Where we have a new show called The List, where you pluck out a name out of the very famous list that we've been talking about in this podcast for years. And we watch it and we review it. We already did Batman Forever. Upcoming is Batman and Robin. We're gearing up for Batman. So go watch that. It's very fun. Batman and Robin is next. I don't know what's coming after, but we'll see. Stay tuned to the pod when I announce what's going. Batman and Robin? Mm-hmm. What's the one with Batman and Robin? Freeze, Ivy.
That one's not Forever?
Nope.
Which one's Forever?
The one with Two-Face.
And Riddler?
Riddler. Sexy ass Nicole Kidman. I forget she's fine.
I would say she was. Do you think she's fine right now?
If she is the head of the fucking rhinos, I'd be down.
That's kind of rude.
Why?
Compare her. I don't think.
I'm not comparing her. I'm saying I'd take it.
Well, I guess.
It's like if I give you Tom Cruise instead of Hugh Hefner. Would you take Tom Cruise right now?
Yeah.
Little ass Tom Cruise.
Crazy ass. I feel like him and Kanye would.
They're the best buds.
They would ruin the world together. They would do some crazy shit.
Probably. Anyway, anything you want to say to the beautiful people? Bubbles.
No.
Thank you. You're disrespectful. You don't have a message for Belgium?
Hyphen.
Never mind. You probably disrespected everybody. Always and forever, you do you. What the fuck was hyphen lovers by?
German.
No.
Are they in Germany?
Yeah.
It's not German.
I think they do. I love you, Belgium.
Where are you at, Belgium?
Don't go away, Belgium.